Today we're in the fourth biggest city of Japan, Nagoya, to visit their Pokémon Center and see what it has to offer. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're in Nagoya, more specifically at Sakae Station, which is one of the city center hubs. We'll be visiting Nagoya's Pokémon Center, which is located just 5 minutes away in a straight line in the Matsuzakaya department store. This Pokémon Center is being said to be the worst Pokémon Center by many, which made me wonder why so much hatred. So I thought we might as well go and see for ourselves. Here is the Matsuzakaya department store, and I think I don't even need to tell you what floor we will be heading to. Of course, it will be the 5th floor. And after a few minutes we found it, the Pokémon Center Nagoya, with its 3 mascots, Pikachu, Chikorita and Fuecoco. And right by the entrance I got pulled towards this collection of figures, or statues, however you call them. This is in fact an expansion of the Hyper Beam collection I've showcased in the Pokémon Center Tokyo DX video. We've got the same 6 Pokémon we had on the t-shirts and pillows: Tauros, Gyarados, Porygon, Dragonite, Aerodactyl, and of course Snorlax. All these figures light up, and I once again think they look so cool and will look so nice as part of my YouTube setup. Let's have a quick walk around and see what they have in stock. I mean, that is of course if I can make my way through the crowd, because it is Sunday, and as every Pokémon Center in Japan, you should never go there during the weekend. Oh, look at it. AirPod Pro charging case. You gotta love it. They only have Fuecoco and Grivard, but there are other designs as well. Grivard seems to be very popular here. It's literally everywhere. As I mentioned earlier, the Pokémon Center Nagoya's logo has Pikachu, Fuecoco and Chikorita on it. Before Fuecoco there was Mudkip, Chimchar and Scorbunny. Fuecoco arrived with the Scarlet and Violet era, but the other two have been here from the very beginning in 2002. While it's not surprising for Pikachu, it is a bit more for Chikorita. One explanation is that Pokémon Ruby and Sapphire released in Japan in November 2002, while the Pokémon Center Nagoya opened in October 2002. So it was kind of a transition time between Gen 2 and 3. This way, by choosing Chikorita and Mudkip as the first mascots alongside Pikachu, they were making these Pokémon Centers a symbol of that transition. But why Chikorita and not another Gen 2 Pokémon? I have no idea, and couldn't find any information on it. These kites are very popular around May as people celebrate Children's Day. You will see fish-like kites hanging around everywhere in Japan. And by the way, while you walk around, you will notice that this Pokémon Center doesn't have any kind of big display, like the Rayquaza in Skytree Town or the Kyogre in Yokohama. Tokyo DX has its video game wall also, but here nothing like this, which is kinda sad. Those displays are also the reason why people want to go there and take pictures. But what we are the most interested in today is the card area, right? So this Pokémon Center has a tournament area, and I don't know whether it is open only for special event or tournament, or if you can also just, sit there casually and play outside of the tournament, which would make it much more fun in my opinion. They have very nice sleeves to celebrate the release of Crimson Haze, which was the latest set as of the recording of this video. And the information you all want to know is, are they selling booster boxes? Well, yes, they are. And they are for 6 different sets, as you can see on the screen. I would like to add that they also had a restock of V-Star Universe and Pokémon 151 since I've been there, so that's 8 different sets available. You can buy a maximum of 3 booster boxes for regular sets, and 1 booster box for special sets like Shiny Treasure EX, V-Star Universe or 150. Please remember that the Pokémon Center, no matter which one you go to, will always remove the shrink wrap. So it's perfect if you plan to crack it open, not so much for a long-term hold. 151 even had specific conditions. In some Pokémon Centers, not all, if you buy 20 packs, so that's the equivalent of a booster box, they will only give you the loose packs without the box itself. The Pokémon Company is really going on a crusade against resellers in Japan, and they are perfectly aware of how popular 151 is. This is why they prioritize restock for places that are under the obligation to remove the shrink wrap. And this is also why even now, the price for unsealed booster boxes is still down, while the sealed booster box price recovered fairly quickly. And if you guys like the way stores in Japan sometimes try to translate Japanese names in English, you're gonna love these ones. Let me introduce you to Hogator and his water-type friend Kwasu. So for the explanation, in Japanese, Fuecoco is called Hogeta and Quaxley Kwasu. So they simply wrote the Japanese names using alphabet, which is weird. You either keep the Japanese name written in katakana or use alphabet, but in that case, you're better off using the English name. Guys, if this is not the best Pokemon X Japan combo item I've seen, I don't know what is. A Dodonzo sushi plate. And while I walk you to the TCG accessories area, especially their nice selection of playmats, let me tell you a bit about Dodonzo and why the whole sushi plate thing makes sense. In Japanese, Dodonzo's name is Heirashai, which is very similar to Irashai, the Japanese equivalent of welcome that all shop and restaurant owners literally scream every time a customer shows up. Dodonzo also has the traditional bandana that ramen and sushi chefs usually wear. Adding this to the fact that in the game, Dodonzo can host tatsugiris on his tongue, and you get proof that Dodonzo is a chef and has been designed and thought of as a sushi chef. Oh, in case you didn't know, in Japan you have to purchase energy packs separately, because energy cards aren't included in regular booster packs. I'm so sad when I see that. You guys have Pokeball teens, and we have Pokeball full of candies. A mandatory quick look at the plushies before leaving with a very cute Tinkatink. But when are they going to make a nice Tinkaton plushie? I would buy it right away. I can't be the only one, am I? Now, this one is weird. Would any of you buy a Tatsugiri plate plushie?
And
The
we're
shape
back!
of it
Did you
doesn't
guys
seem
enjoy
to
the
be a
tour?
very good fit for
Not
cuddles.
gonna lie, even though it's a pleasure to finally see the Pokemon centers having booster packs and boxes in stock in a decent amount, I didn't find this one as entertaining as the previous ones we went to. No big Pokemon display inside, and I still couldn't figure out the reason why Chikorita is the mascot of this Pokemon Center. So if you happen to find the info somewhere, please let me know. Now, is it the worst Pokemon Center in the country? Well, we're not even halfway through our journey, so I can't say for sure, but I'd say this, it ranks at the bottom of my list so far. That's all I had for you today. I'll see you again next week, but meanwhile, subscribe, check my videos, smash the like button, turn on notifications, and the most important of all, if you enjoy my content, please talk about it, share it around you. It really does help the channel. Thank you for watching. Bye!